Are you ready to embrace a stress-free holiday? Let's make it happen. This year, discover how to create a peaceful and joyful experience that the whole family will enjoy. In this video, I'll share simple tips to prioritize self-care, set healthy boundaries, and cultivate a sense of gratitude and appreciation. How to simplify your holiday season and focus on what truly matters. If you're ready to say goodbye to holiday stress and say hello to a season of love, laughter, and relaxation, this video is for you. My name's Dara, and welcome to Euphony Within. On this channel, we like to talk about ways that help us to achieve the ultimate level of happiness. How? Through happier, healthier living. If that sounds like something that you would be interested in, be sure to subscribe and become a member of our family. We would love to have you. And be sure to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the uplifting content we have around personal development. One of the first tips is to prioritize what truly matters. Is it the perfect decorations or the exact right present or making sure the holiday ham is perfect? No. A lot of times what truly matters is spending time and creating memories with our loved ones. And so it can be really important to focus on delegating or divvying up tasks that kind of help relieve the stress for actual family functions or work celebrations or social events. And so that would be a really big thing, again, in prioritizing what's important is if you're feeling stressed out, like you're the only one taking care of things, you really kind of look at asking for help. And it's okay if it's not done the way that you would like it to be done. It's important to let others have a chance to help too. If you like helping, imagine how much that makes other people feel better helping you out as well. So, prioritizing what matters is really about creating memories that last generations and lifetimes. With my mom and my grandma in the kitchen, making sweets and cookies, do I remember how they turned out? No. But I just remember that process and that experience, not the perfected outcome. And so a lot of times it's even the mishaps that create even more special moments. The things that can create not so special memories is when we're stressed out and arguing or really not focusing on each other and focusing on the perfectionism that can come about during the season. The attitude and the energy that we bring to our family functions can really impact a positive memory or a not so positive memory for our loved ones, our children, our nieces, nephews, grandchildren, and all of the above. So try to remember that as you're going through the holiday season. It's about what truly matters, and it is about how we feel and care about each other. There's a great saying that goes along with this that says, people will forget what you said, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. That's a huge part of this tip when it comes to remembering what matters most, because it's really all about the feeling and the connections and the memories that we're making, not necessarily what specifically happens. So keep that in mind as you're going through the holiday season. The second tip is to remember to practice mindfulness. You can do this through a simple breathing technique or journaling or writing things down. You can also do this for going for a walk or taking some time to just sit quietly or listen to some music. These are all things that can help bring us back into the present moment. Are these things going to matter in 6 months or a year from now? 99.9% of the time, the answer is no. And so remembering mindfulness and grounding yourself is a really, really important part of staying stress-free during the holidays. I'm curious, what are some mindfulness techniques that you use to bring yourself back instead of staying in that stressed out, worried mode? I know for me, a lot of times it is breathing, it can be phoning a friend, or it can be listening to an audio affirmation. These are all things that help with bringing the mindfulness back into the holiday season and remembering, okay, this too shall pass. It's not the end of the world. And it's okay if things don't look exactly the way I thought. And sometimes they're even better than what I thought they should be. Another part of mindfulness is to remember what you appreciate and what you have in your life. This can be a really great way to shift our mindset and reduce our stress levels. Remembering what we're grateful for can be a simple act, but a very powerful one at the same time. It really helps change our brain chemistry. When it comes to mindful practices, we go into this in depth in our new Confident Through the Holidays series, which is a 3-part holiday resiliency course. The link will be in the description. It's a very easy, fast-paced program that really helps you with focusing on what matters, reducing stress, and developing a game plan. But also it has some great mindfulness practices in there, as well as gratitude and affirmations that help uplift our spirits and reduce the stress during the holiday season. So I would highly recommend that. It's in the description. Okay, our third tip can be a little bit challenging for type A personalities. And that would be, don't forget to set realistic expectations. This can be challenging because we all have different types of personalities, all have different expectations. And so that can be one thing that can really spark a frustration or a little bit of a debate or argument during the holiday season. If we can learn to go with the flow a little more and embrace the beauty of imperfection, we can actually end up enjoying the holiday season a lot more. This is something that we go into more depth with in our Confident Through the Holiday course. Again, link in the description. But it's important to remember that some of the best memories can come from the most wacky experiences that happen. We can have everything planned out to a T and things still go wrong. That doesn't mean that it's not an enjoyable experience. Sometimes we have to let go and just kind of go with the flow on things. And I'll share the example a few Christmases ago when my partner was meeting my family for the first time. We were going down to Louisiana and my mom wanted everything to be perfect. And so we had everything planned out. My brother, my mom, and I all knew what needed to go, what needed to happen. And then Christmas morning, my mom woke up sick as a dog. Like, she was so sick. I've never seen her that sick before in my entire life. And she wasn't able to really take care of the Christmas dinner. And luckily, because my brother and I all knew what needed to be done, my brother, my boyfriend, and my uncles and cousins all helped, chipped in, and we were able to eat Christmas dinner together. So even though things didn't go exactly as planned, everything still went off without a hitch because everyone knew what it was. It was an enjoyable Christmas memory. And we got to check in on my mom and take care of her, which was really nice to do because she's always taking care of us. So that would be a great example of how sometimes embracing the imperfection can be something that creates some very special memories. And it really meant a lot to my mom to see that everyone showed up for her when she really wasn't feeling up to taking care of Christmas. And again, those are the special memories that are important, is showing up for our loved ones. Okay, our fourth tip is remember to take care of yourself during the holiday season. I cannot stress this enough. It's important all year round, but during the holiday season, we're pulled in so many different directions that we can sometimes forget to take care of ourselves. Something as simple as making sure that you're drinking your water is so important. Remember to take some breaks for yourself in the midst of the busyness, and don't forget to indulge in the things that make you feel good. A lot of times people can forget their exercise routine or are just so busy doing other stuff that they forget to prioritize the things that also bring them happiness or that also reduce their stress. And so please remember to incorporate those things into your week. There are 168 hours in a week, and not all of them have to be filled with holiday activities. It's okay to say no to things and set those healthy boundaries, especially if you're tired or not feeling good. It's okay to say no to things so that you have the energy for the things that are important. This weekend, we have a pretty busy weekend, and so I am making sure that I rest up on Friday because Friday night we have a play, Saturday we have another play, Saturday evening we have a choir concert, Sunday we have a cookie extravaganza bake-off, and I want to be able to be available for all those things. So what I do today is what's going to give me energy for those things. And so taking some breaks and re-energizing myself is something that's very important. And so I would highly encourage you that whatever that looks like for you, make sure you're taking time to take care of yourself and recharging your batteries, because if we're on dead, that's when arguments happen. That's when we can become fussy or really negative and miss out on the memories of creating some good memories during the holiday season. All right, our fifth and final tip would be remember to give back. It's a great time of year to volunteer or donate to those in need. They have a lot of families who are in need for the holidays, so this can be reaching out to different community places and seeing if they have families that are in need. So that can be another great way of reducing stress, is feeling like you're giving back in a way that's meaningful and, again, re-energizes you by knowing that you're helping others who might need it. And the reason that makes us feel better is because it creates that sense of connection and purpose that we all need to feel complete and happy in life. And so reaching out to a family member who maybe you haven't talked to in a while, or volunteering for an event that may be short staffed, all these things can all be things that really help us with decreasing our stress and having a more enjoyable holiday. I'm curious, do you guys have a volunteering event that you do yearly, or is there a charity or place that you enjoy donating to? I know one of my good friends, she loves helping people who are in the foster system and helping get people to donate money for those kids who need Christmas as well. And so that's something that I like to help with. These are all great practices that we can do that really help with the spirit of giving. And they can become annual traditions that we share not only with ourselves, but also create a tradition in our family. All right, so in conclusion, this holiday season, let's focus on what brings us joy and peace and really fills our cups up, as well as the cups of our loved ones. If you're looking for even more support, like I mentioned earlier, I know we're in the midst of the holiday season, but it is never too late to take a pause button and take some time for yourself. We have a 3-part holiday resiliency course to really help reduce stress and plan ahead and really come up with a game plan. And again, we are not too late in the season. You can hit pause. It's a very quick 3-part series, Confident Through the Holidays course. The link is in the description below. We had some great testimonials of the people who have gone through the course, just saying how it really helped them see that they didn't need to be stressed, and that by coming up with a game plan, it really reduced stress and increased their joy going through the holiday season and took some of the dread out of some of the family functions. So again, I can't stress enough, great program. Link is in the description. Confident Through the Holiday. You can get through it in just a short afternoon or a few hours. It's designed for people who are busy. So again, it's not going to take up too much of your time, but the impact and the benefit of it will go through an entire holiday season. And they are tips that you can use throughout the year as well. So Confident Through the Holidays, that 3-part module series, link in the description. With that, thanks for watching. And be sure to like the video, share it with a friend if you found it helpful, and subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you. With that, remember, you're not alone, and while the sun may not be out today or tomorrow, it will come out again. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.